Hey, this is Dr. Mitchell. I'm going to take a minute, create a video for you of the basic strum patterns. There are 14 different strum patterns and different time signatures, 4/4, 3/4, and 6/8. And the idea behind these patterns is they're some of the most common and basic patterns that you'll run across and be using in both studio situations and live performance. And the idea is that we're kind of teaching you to read these chord charts and the rhythm patterns quickly and fluidly. And that's what will be expected of you as a professional musician. So as you practice these, always practice with a metronome and a guitar pick. And I want you to pay close attention to the strum pattern in my right hand. I'm going to try to always put the downstroke on the downbeat and then upstroke on the upbeat in between the counts. So pay close attention to that, and here we go with pattern number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, that was pattern number 1. Pattern 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pattern number 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, pattern number 4 and 5 are a little bit more syncopated, so these get slightly trickier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And pattern number 5 is almost identical to pattern 4, except there's a tie, which makes a significant change and creates more syncopation, or strumming between the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Pattern number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pattern number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. pattern number 9 is in 3/4. So 3 counts per measure. 1, 2, 3. Pattern number 10. 1, 2, 3. Good. Pattern 11. And by the way, pattern 11 looks a little weird because the font that was used to create these note heads is not the greatest. I think it's a jazz font in Finale. But the very first note, if you look very carefully, the middle of it is empty, so it's a half note there at the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Then pattern number 12. Now, this is in 6/8 time. And which is compound time. And compound time means that each beat is subdivided in 3 instead of 2 as you'd have in simple time. And a lot of people misunderstand compound time and the way it's meant to be played. So 6/8 time is compound duple meter, meaning that there's 2 beats per measure, and each of those 2 beats is subdivided into 3 subdivisions. So in the first example, pattern number 12, 6/8 time, it's going to be 1 with the metronome, of course. You're going to count this 1, 2, 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly. So it should have a 2 count feel. 1, 2, 1, 2, with 3 subdivisions for each beat. 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly. Like that. And in pattern number 12, when you look at that, it's bracketed together in groups of 3s, and the idea being to show you that that group of 3 is count 1, and the next group of 3 is count 2. So here we go, pattern number 12 in 6/8 compound duple time. One, 2. Good. And the thing that's a little bit tricky about compound time is since it's subdivided in 3, the strum pattern gets a little tricky because you can either go 1 lolly, you can either go 1 lolly, like a down, up, down, and to combine that into beats it would be down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Or you could go down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. Just depends on the situation, what sounds best for the song in context. But I feel most comfortable with down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And I'd recommend trying that one first and then in the other way if that doesn't feel comfortable for you. So pattern number 13 is also compound duple. It's almost the same as number 12, but it leaves out an 8th note, so we have a quarter note at the beginning. And the rhythm is counted 1, lead 2, la, lead 1, lead 2, la, lead 1, lead 2, la, lead 1, 2. Good. So, strumming pattern, I would go down. I'll do it in slow motion so you can see it. I would go down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. That's good. Then the next one, pattern number 14, is a little different. It's 1, 1 la, 2, lead 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 1 la, 1, 2. Good. So that's all the patterns, all 14 patterns. And I'm going to post this video to Canvas for you, and you can use it to help prepare for the midterm. All right.